exactly. Okay. All right. Let's take a breath just for 2 seconds. Okay. Okay.
That's a lot, right?
So let's take a breath. So what?
Y'all, I just listened to the Bethenny and Jill Zarin podcast together. It is definitely unedited. It is definitely unfiltered. I feel like they should have edited and had a little more question and answer instead of like a conversation. It felt like a pissing contest that just went on and on and on. All the same things that we know they argued over this whole funeral, Bobby Zarin's funeral, and if Jill wanted it filmed or if she didn't, if they had permission to do it, if they didn't, how they got mad at the other cast members for it because Bethenny showed up and didn't tell Jill that they were filming. This all happened 13 years ago, so you would think it's water under the bridge. It didn't feel like it. I will tell you, towards the end of the 1.5 hours, they did get very complimentary of each other. You've found your person in Paul. I've found my person in Gary. We've had people pass away. We've lost pets. They kind of come to a common ground, but I mean, it was a lot of pissing contests, a lot of facts back and forth. I mean, details, minutia of things like that you wouldn't even believe even mattered, but it matters. Trust me, to Jill and to Bethenny, it matters. They're both very strong personalities and they wanted their thoughts out there. They wanted what they really believe. This is a situation where, there's 3 situations to how this friendship ended. Jill's side, Bethenny's side, and a little bit of truth in the middle, right? Basically, Jill felt like whenever Bethenny got so big from Roni that, Jill wanted like the Lucy and Ethel situation. She wanted to go along with her, alongside her on her success. Bethenny says she wanted to be a solo act. So that was not going to work, okay? You see that part where it says take a breath? They did not take a breath. I mean, it was constant for the 1.5 hours. They get into the legacy negotiations. Jill's still, not very happy with how that went down. She wanted everyone to get paid the same, even if it was $1, she says. She just wanted everyone to get paid the same, and that wasn't going to happen. Even at the end, they start talking about if they would do the housewives or not. Bethenny didn't really give me an exact answer. I feel like Jill was like, no, I've aged out. I wouldn't do it for any amount of money now. And then she talks about the GOAT TV show that she did and how much she loved that. So they are always going to promote each other. They are top-notch business women. I do feel like there's another podcast they're going to do because Bethenny keeps saying, oh, we're going to talk about your business there. We're going to talk about Roni there. That is not what this 1.5 hours was. So I guess there's going to be a whole other podcast on that. So will you be listening?